Namaste everyone. Hope you have been enjoying my reflections of inner self. Again, this is the second day of my experience after the meditation with Master Sunita. And again, a deeper insight and inspiration coming from deep within. I just wanted to share with you and also discuss about the word Sukshma. It is so relevant and apt that Master has called this meditation Sukshma meditation. As I have said in many other reflections, Sukshma is a Sanskrit word. Sanskrit is an ancient language from India. So Sukshma comes from that language, Sanskrit. It translates the word micro. So if you look at our body and analyze it, we know that at the most microscopic level or the Sukshma level are the cells in which all the processing is happening. Obviously we don't see that. We only see the gross body, tissues, a little bit if you cut in and go into the organs and the other parts of the body. And then deep within, as you go deeper and deeper, the smallest subset of our body is the cell. And there are probably trillions of cells in our body. So Sukshma, the awareness that we build in the Sukshma meditation takes us to that cellular level and beyond rather. We all are used to using our awareness in an external form. Like we have awareness about things happening in the world in the material aspect. But we have never turned our awareness to within, to the miracle that we are. In fact, today I was just reflecting on how amazing the function of the body is. Everything happens without our intervention. The heart is pumping the blood, the eyes are doing their function, kidneys are processing all the waste material, digestive system is working on its own. You don't have to do anything, but still we take this miracle for granted. We sometimes even abuse this miracle, this magical system that works on its own without any interference from us. So Sukshma takes you deep within into that miracle, within yourself, within your body and within your mind. So when you take the awareness from outside and to the most cellular aspect, the microscopic aspect of you, and you continue to stay in that pure witnessing awareness, you start to witness yourself and the world around in a little bit different way, in a way that you start to see your body from deep within as a shell that is covering you, and that mind as a wave of thoughts coming in and going. So in that witnessing state, we start to develop this detachment. There is this third element coming into the picture, the witnessing element, which observes the body and mind. And in that observation, in that silent observation, you realize that this body is just a lump of flesh. It's just a shell encompassing this pure awareness, what ancients called soul or spirit. And you realize that mind is nothing but a bunch of perceptions about the external environment. That is why ancients have said that mind and body create delusion, and beyond the delusion is the experience of soul or spirit. And the beauty of Sukshma meditation is that instantly it takes you to that microscopic level of who you really are. With the pure vibrations of the Master, it becomes very easy. You can just get in touch with that pure silent awareness. And in that witnessing state of awareness, there is this sense of detachment from body and mind. And this sense of detachment is what helps us overcome the vices. It could be some simple vices, simple bad habits, or it could be complex vices and complex bad habits and addictions that we all go through in life. This sense of silent witnessing helps us detach from these vices very easily. You don't need lectures, you don't need big programs, you don't need boot camps. You just need to get in touch with your own microcosm, and in that microcosm is hidden the infinite potential to create the universe that you want, to create the person whom you want, to create a soulful and deeply rooted spiritual person who can contribute to this universe in a profound way, in a selfless way, in an unconditional way, in a pure divine way. And that help and that service will stay for ages to come, for generations to come. That service to live a life filled with morals and ethics, with pure divine love. This is what all the great ancient sages and saints have done. They have given us the everlasting knowledge, everlasting experiences that are stored within. The treasures are within. The Master gives the key of Sukshma, and we just need to use that key. Always Master says that we have the key to open this pure divine treasure within, and if we can use that key of Sukshma, we can unravel the jewels within, the treasure within. So dears, Sukshma is simple, scientific, pure. It's just a simple change of perspective. The awareness going from outside to inside, and you start to see the world from that cellular level, and the magic begins there. The healing begins there. The purity begins there. Thank you very much again for taking your time to tune into the reflections of my inner self. Hopefully you are enjoying these reflections, and I will continue to present the inspiration and insights as I continue my journey deep within. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. May the whole universe and the entire world be in bliss. Thank you.